My name is Hema Jaira and I work with Kotak Life Insurance in the capacity of a Chief Agency Partner. The purpose of this video today is, if you look at the world around, the world is going through a historic yet an unpleasant time. With the dawn of the new era, we the people of the 20th century can say that we have witnessed many things. We have seen 2 world wars, the Holocaust, the fall of the Great Berlin Wall, the disintegration of the great Soviet nation. Closer back home, we have seen the freedom struggle, the independence, the painful partition of our country. We have seen the ups and downs, we have seen the recessions. The last 20 years, growth and prosperity and progress also we have witnessed. The Roman calendar has always depicted the world in 2 eras. One is BC and the other is AD. BC meaning before Christ and AD meaning after the death of Christ. But now with the dawn of this new era, with the onset of COVID-19 or Corona or whatever you call it is, the world is again being defined in 2 eras. One is BC and the other is AC, which can be termed as before Corona and after Corona, or before COVID or after COVID, whatever you call it. The entire scenario has changed today. Nature or Mother Earth, whatever you call it, has created a platform which is the same for all. Everyone is in the same level, whether it's a developed country or a developing country, underdeveloped country, a big businessman, a normal professional person, a banker, an IT professional, an engineer, whoever it may be. The fear of the unseen virus is lurking in everybody's mind. As the COVID pandemic has spread, we have been bombarded with reminders of our own mortality. It has reinforced the idea of the fact that illness and death can come in anybody's life anytime, unwarranted, irrespective of caste, creed, educated, uneducated, the haves, the have-not, the rich, the poor. Every country is fighting this in its own way. The lockdown has become universal. The lockdown has changed so many things. Social distancing is the in thing. People are staying away from each other, from loved ones. People are locked in their houses. People have not stepped onto the streets for weeks together. Wearing a mask has become mandatory. It is survival, because without a mask, people are not allowed to move about. No social gatherings. All this boil on to one thing, that if you have to safeguard your health, this awareness has to be created, these measures have to be taken. But what is the ramification or what is the implication of this on the economy of every country? I don't wish to speak about the economy of any country because I don't have the credentials nor the authority to do so. But I would definitely like to speak about the implications on an individual's family. Being a wife, a mother of 2 grown-up kids, they having their families, I think I can speak about the micro effects of economy in every individual family. When I say the economy is affected, people don't know whether their job is going to be stable, whether they are going to have the job, whether the salaries are going to be the same. People are at crossroads because after the lockdown we will come to know where we exactly stand. Businessmen are at crossroads because they don't know what is going to happen to their businesses, how they are going to take care of the families dependent on them. We are not even in a stage where we can contemplate and say as to what is going to happen next. But everybody knows or agrees to the fact that it will at least take us around about 18 to 24 months to get some normalcy and semblance into our daily lives. All of us are contributing to the welfare of the country or to the benefit of the health of every individual. The government is taking care of it. The corona warriors, the doctors, the paramedics, the nurses, the police department, everybody is putting in their bit to take care of the people here. We as family people are taking care of our family. And here I would very happily say that Kotak Life is also taking the responsibility of safeguarding the wealth of a family. When I say we are trying to safeguard the wealth of a family, I am not talking about creating legacy for family. I am not talking about creating and facilitating huge savings for a family. We are talking about the need of the hour and not about the greed of the hour. Any individual who is a sole breadwinner for his or her family has the responsibility to provide the financial safety net to his family. Will that net be provided in the long run or till the next generation comes on its own feet is $1 million question. And like a Damocles sword, the fear is hanging over their head. And God forbid if something happened to the earning member of the family. We don't know what is going to happen to the basic requirement of that family. Education of children, taking care of the health of the family, taking care of the decent livelihood, the dignified day-to-day requirements of the family. Everything becomes a big question mark. God forbid if something happened to the major breadwinner. That's where we say that the breadwinner should provide a safety net to his or her family. Where I would say I endorse a product known as income protection plan. Income protection plan is again not to create a legacy or a wealth. It is only to protect the income which is being given to the family. Unfortunately, in India, insurance has never been a priority or a must for people. It is a subject considered as taboo. It is like it can happen in anybody's house, but not in my house. But after COVID-19, the era, the scene, the scenario has changed. The perception has changed. When I talk about income protection plan, I say protect your family. Provide them with a financial safety net. God forbid, if the emotional loss happens, let the financial loss not overtake the emotional loss. At least till the next generation is on its own feet, the family has its dignity of survival. This income protection plans not only helps salaried individuals, but also helps businessmen who by their entrepreneurship provide livelihoods to many families. They are responsible not for their family alone, but they have taken the onus of taking care of many other families and their welfares. Talking about welfare of the family, that is wife and children, since today we are all moving towards the nuclear families, I would like to mention that in India we have an act which was passed in 1874, the Married Women Protection Act. Section 6 of this act particularly protects the insurance policies of an individual. Let me put it in simple language. Let me not get into too much of act talks and all. In case of a business failure, in case of the male or the sole breadwinner running a business and he fails, he could be even a salaried person. So when something goes wrong, the creditors have the right to attach everything, the movable, the immovable asset, the shares, the fixed deposit, jewelry, and any proceeds from a normal insurance policy. However, if an insurance policy is endorsed with the addendum of MWP Act, which comes at no extra cost, then the proceedings of that particular policy, the maturity benefit goes only to the wife and children. No family member, no other heir can claim any entitlement towards the proceeds of that particular policy. This, on a wholesome way, provides and ensures a financial safety to the wife and the children of the individual. Today, if social distancing and mask are the mantra for COVID-19, these two products, Income Protection Plan and MWP Act Plan, is the mantra for every family for the protection from the unforeseen. For a personal meeting, please do call me at 98459 51175. Me and my team from Kotak are just a phone call away to provide you all financial solutions. Thank you.